Hello, and welcome back. We've got another great, amazing Canva template pack for you today. This one we are drawing inspiration from none other than Zippy Paws. Yes, animal lovers, you're in for a treat today. Of course, with all of our template packs, they are quite versatile. So I'm going to show you how to use it if you're in the animal niche and also how you can benefit from using it if you're not. So here we go. Let's dive in. Before we dive into the actual template pack and show you how to customize it, I always like to take a look at where we're drawing all this inspiration from. So taking a look at the Zippy Paws Instagram feed, you can tell it's really clean. They use a lot of really cutesy images. Who can resist that face? Am I right? So they've got a lot of stuff here that is going to engage their followers, shareable content, that kind of stuff. But what I really want to pay attention to is their posts that they've done clearly with something like Canva, which is where we've drawn our inspiration from. So if you take a post like this, you can see that they're advertising an event. They've got all of the necessary details. So this is what is going to initially grab everybody's attention. And then in the caption center, the caption spot, they've added more details about the event. So this is a really good idea when you're posting these. Make sure that you are using an eye-grabbing image. Follow it up with more information in the caption. One thing that I like that they've done as well is they've utilized local hashtags. Obviously, this event is taking place in Anaheim, so they've used some hashtags for local people to find that content. So this is something that you want to keep in mind if you are also wanting to advertise something that's a little bit more local based. So who's this template best suited for? As always, our templates are really suited for just about anybody. We like to serve a very specific purpose, so that way you can use them for just about anything. However, being that this is Zippy Paws and they are a pet-based company, this template pack is going to be good for people who are working in the animal niche, maybe creating animal content, maybe you're a vet, maybe you sell dog pet products, that kind of thing. It's also going to be really good for people who are looking to promote an upcoming event. We've got some good templates in here for that. And also, it's going to be great for people looking to share long-form educational content. I'll show you what I mean by that in a second when we dive into the templates. So let's get ready. Let me show you how to customize these. Diving right on into this template pack, these are so easy to customize so they can suit whatever your brand is. Now, the first thing you want to do is update all of the colors, make sure that they are on brand. If you've got your brand kit already set up, you are going to be able to very easily, very quickly adjust all the colors of everything so that it matches your brand. You can also play with some of the fonts. Now, some of these fonts have obviously been set up to be aesthetically pleasing, so you may want to keep to a handwritten font as well as a non-serif font. So those are good things to keep in mind when you're going to actually customize these. Now, this one obviously is going to be great for promoting an event like I showed you on the actual Zippy Paws Instagram account. Make sure that you're putting all the relevant information here. This is really just to grab people's attention. And then in that caption space, again, give them more details, utilize your local hashtags. That's going to get more eyes on your actual post. And it's going to help you out a ton. So I mentioned earlier that this particular template pack is going to be really helpful for creating long-form educational content. So let me show you what I mean by that with this first post. This one here is great just to put a little bit of text, just to tease people, just to draw their interest. So you could put a pain point that your audience is having in the big text, reiterate it, rub a little salt in the wound with the subtext here, and then go into the caption space and utilize that full space to write out a solution. Always follow up with a call to action if you want people to either book an appointment with you, buy a product, whatever it may be. So these you can really easily adjust. Obviously, this particular setup may not go with everybody's brand. Maybe you want to, I don't know, maybe you're sharing recipes or something like that. So you can quickly look up in the Canva gallery and find a different photo that we can swap out and match with everything. Now, to show you a little trick to make sure everything matches. So let's say we swap this out. We want to put this burger image here. This image still kind of matches the squigglies, but just for the sake of this example, you can actually click on these, go over here, and when you go to the document colors, you can see that it's pulled from this other image. So this is going to be a really quick and easy way for you to actually adjust all the colors around. So you can still keep the design, you can switch out the main image to make sure that it is on brand, and that way everything will very quickly come together to make a really eye-catching post. Diving into this third template, it is one of my all-time favorite designs that we do. I love these posts that are positioned to look like a tweet or something along those lines. They're very good for authority building. And they're also really easy to customize. So all you need to do is just go over, if you've got a photo of yourself or someone that you're quoting, that would be great. All you have to do is pop into this little circle here, and then you can double tap and we can adjust so that way it fits the space nicer. Make sure that you put your name, make sure you put your either Instagram handle or Twitter, whatever account that you're pulling from, and then put a little tidbit of advice for people. And as always, go over to the caption, reiterate a little bit more, and then throw a call to action in there. Next, we've got another great template for that long form educational content, except with this one, you can actually put more information into the actual post and then reiterate again in that caption. So you've got more room to play here. You can easily swap out this image for something else. So we can, pop in something that is more niche relevant very easily, adjust your colors, and away you go. Moving into the final two templates, this last one, have some fun with it. Obviously, you can use words that are relevant to your niche, that are actual words, but I would also encourage you to be a little bit more creative. Throw in some slang terms. So for example, let's say you are in the pet niche. You could put terms like, I know we call one of our dogs Wiggle Bum all the time. You could put the term Wiggle Bum there and then, put in an explanation for what it is. You can have fun, and that's a really good way to engage people in your niche. I'm sure for those of you who are watching this who also have dogs are probably like, yeah, I've heard the term Wiggle Bum before. People who aren't are probably like, what the heck are you talking about? So, you can engage your niche a little bit more by having fun with this one. You don't have to use actual words, but obviously it's there if you want to use something that is, a little bit more professional sounding as well. And then again, that long form educational content, you've got lots of options here. So these ones are going to be great to fill out with anything that you want to teach your audience. People love educational content. It provides them a ton of value. It also gives them reason not only to engage with your post, but to keep paying attention to what you're putting out there. If you provide them value, they're going to pay attention. It's as simple as that. So definitely utilize these. These are good for any niche. Like I said, they're a really clean way to share more information about a particular topic. So definitely utilize those and take advantage of them in your caption space. Make sure you put those call to actions. I harp on this all the time, but make sure you do it because it's going to ensure that the flow of your customers, they know where to go if they want to buy something, if they want to utilize your services, whatever it may be. So definitely take advantage of that. And with all that said, that brings us to the end of another template pack tutorial. It's time for you to dive in and start customizing this template pack for you to use in your social feeds. But before you do, please make sure you've signed up for text alerts. You need these in order to know when content drops. And more importantly, you need it to know when the surprise content drops. Surprise content is only available for 48 hours. If you don't get it while it's hot, you miss out. So don't let that happen. Sign up for those text alerts and then I will see you in the next video.